All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the From the Jump podcast. I'm your host, Nick Ozuna, and I'm here with a special guest today, Dom Dunks.
All right, what's up? My name is Dominic Gonzales, also known as Dom Dunks on social media, and I am a 5'8" professional dunker.
Hey, yes, sir, yes, sir. I've been seeing you for a while, man. I've just never been able to finally talk to you, so it's great to meet you. Not in person, but I'll see you at Dunk Camp, actually.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, bro. This is my future coach at Dunk Camp. Is this your first time coaching? Like this year?
No, I coached last year too.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, I didn't go to that one. So you met Ambrose, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Ambrose is my coach because I'm not on THP or anything like that. Ambrose, I met him at the Dallas camp. I don't think you went to that one, but
No, I didn't.
yeah. Well, I met Ambrose there, and back then, bro, I was in like the 33s. I was like pretty unknown,
Mm.
all that stuff, getting my first dunk, and I met Ambrose, and I've been training with him since, and now I'm almost windmilling, so it's
Hey,
cool.
let's go.
Yeah, bro. But let's get a little bit into your story. I've seen just a couple bits of your story. I don't know. You kind of explain it for yourself.
Okay, so
How'd
yeah.
you get into dunking? Yeah.
So the way I started, I've always been in a lot of sports. Mainly basketball was my favorite. I never knew dunking was a specific its own sport, so I just considered it as basketball. So I just loved basketball. And then in elementary school, I started low rimming, and like I had my door hoop, I had my portable hoop outside. So every single day, I just went on there, practiced dunks, watch NBA games. Then every single time they dunked, I just try to recreate it. And then as I grew older, so the three main sports I played, it was baseball, soccer, and basketball. Then over time, I like knocked baseball off. Got to middle school, then I knocked soccer off. So it was just me and basketball. But throughout that time, I was still playing or still dunking on my low rim. And then once I got to high school, um, played all 4 years of high school basketball. And then I would say sophomore year, maybe, I discovered Jonathan Clark on Instagram. And he was like the first pro dunker I've ever seen. Then that like opened my eyes to like the world of dunking and how its own sport. So I was like, dang, that's actually pretty sick. So I was like, what if I could do that one day? So I DM'd him before I even had Dom Dunks. I had a personal account. So I DM'd him like some trash low rim dunks. It was basically a one hander over a chair, and I thought it was like the best dunk
Eh,
ever. And I was,
on like what?
it was like 8 feet probably.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, then I was like, do you think you could do this and all that? It's like the basic dunks. Yeah, I've done all that. It's like, oh, that's crazy. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure I could pull it up somewhere. But from there, I was like, yeah, I want to try to get my first dunk on 10 feet. At the time, I was like 5'4", 5'5". Um,
Oh crap.
so yeah, but I never really trained or weightlifted for my vertical. It was mainly just basketball and jumping. So throughout high school, all 4 years, usually after practices, I just try to touch rim and try to dunk, even though I wasn't close at all for my sophomore year. I was just like chucking it or like barely grabbing rim. But then over time, I got more athletic just from jumping. And then end of junior year, I was outside with my brothers at a place called Stagecoach. Probably wasn't even 10 feet, but at the time I thought it was 10 feet, probably like 9, 10. But I got my first dunk at 5'6", 16 years old in like some beat up running shoes. Then from there,
Wait, so from sophomore year, you went from like barely able to touch the rim to dunking the next year?
yeah, basically.
That's messed up, bro. You know how long it took me?
Uh,
Too long. That's how long.
yeah,
Anyway, you're saying.
but yeah, I got that. And then basically I was like right here over the rim. I just rattled it in. Then I got
Oh yeah.
lucky. Then from that day, I was like, dang, I just dunked on 10 feet. Like, no way. Like, anything's possible now. So, like, since that
Yeah.
happened, um, so I DM'd Jonathan Clark and, like, sent him all that. Um, and then,
So did you kind of know that like dunking at 5'6" was like insane?
To be honest, not really, because like I've always had like natural bounce. Because like in
Mm.
my high school, everyone knew me as like the bouncy kid. I used to do like crazy jelly layups. So I was just used to being bouncy. Um,
Mm.
but like, yeah, I never really thought of it like, dang, I'm short and I could dunk and all that. It just felt normal for me.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, after that first dunk, I was like, I want to be a pro dunker now. And then I think that's when I created Dom Dunks. And then I just started posting my progress.
Really? So I actually didn't, because you're, what are you, 21,
I'm
22?
21.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, so you've actually been doing social media and just dunking for like a lot longer. So all these guys, like, I didn't realize how long Donovan was like jumping for. Like all these people, they've been jumping for a really long time,
Yeah.
or at least like 5 years plus, I'd say. But yeah, you've been kind of doing it for a while.
Yeah. Actually, I think I created Dom Dunks before I got my first dunk because I created it in on Halloween 2019. That's when I
Mhm.
created it. I was like, I'm gonna just track my progress for fun. Like I don't even want to be big on
Yeah,
this. It's just for me, like my little journal. And then I think
yeah, yeah,
2020, that's when I hit my first dunk. And then I was like, all right, let's keep going with it.
yeah. And when did you feel like you kind of started like, because obviously in order to like, I feel like to be a pro dunker, you definitely have to have a social media like following. I think those two things kind of like go hand in hand together. Obviously, there's some dunkers that get contests and they don't have as much of a following, but I'd say for most people that's the case.
Yeah,
And so when did you kind of start going more hard on the social media side?
social media, man. To be
Do you
honest,
go hard on it in your opinion?
yeah, to be honest, I don't think I ever have gone like fully into social media until like now. Um,
Mm.
yeah, I used to just do low rim dunks for fun, post it for fun, and then sometimes it blew up. I remember my first one that blew up, Gone Ball is Life. It was my double dunk. So I dunk one ball, I grab another one from my brother's hand, I do it behind the back, and I dunk it again. Um,
This is on a low rim, right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Yeah. But
That would have been crazy.
that blew up, and then like I was just known for a low rim dunker because I
Mm.
wasn't consistent on 10 feet. So what I tried to do was create my own dunks like that have never been done before. Like I always texted like Jordan Kilgannon, like, have you done this before? Or, like all that. Once he says no, I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna do it. And then I do it. And then usually it blows up. I was known
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that. I would say I got popular off of low rim dunking. So that kind
Mm.
of gave me a boost. And then I'd also say like after my first dunk, that's when I joined THP because I joined THP September 2020, got my first dunk July 2020.
Okay.
So been on that since then. Then
And I think I heard that they didn't even really know what you were doing for like a year.
yeah, yeah, because I wasn't used to like being trained and being coached, and I didn't know how to check in with them. So
Yeah.
all I was doing, just looking at the app, try to do the workouts. I don't know if I did it right, but like any training stimulus really helped me because I didn't do anything. Um,
Right.
so
So did you like did you were you consistent with your workouts, or was it kind of just like I hit it every once in a while? They gave me some workouts
oh
like
yeah, I was for sure consistent because I wanted to be a pro dunker, but I definitely did
mm,
extra stuff. So I like played basketball with my friends. I worked out, played basketball again, just like overuse of everything,
right, right.
just overtraining. But yeah, I was pretty consistent with all.
But how much vert did you feel like you gained as soon as you like within that year?
Crazy story actually. So I got my first dunk September, started training or July, started training with them in September, and then November I hit my first windmill.
Whoa.
It was my first windmill, and that was the first time I met Jonathan Clark and Dunkademics Billy in person. And,
Oh, was it all at dunk camp?
no, it was in LA. So we got like a bunch of pro
Okay.
dunkers together, like Anthony Hamilton Jr., T. Curry,
Mm,
uh,
mm.
other people.
Yeah, because I isn't Jonathan Clark's part of the is it the SenCal Dunkers
Yeah,
or
he's
is he
up in Fresno.
SoCal?
Yeah,
Oh,
SoCal.
okay, okay, okay.
He's like
Yeah.
7 hours away.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy that you hit your windmill so close to your first dunk.
Dude,
Dude, it all just happens. But I mean, it sounds like you said you've literally been doing low rim since elementary school. Like,
Yeah,
you've
so
been putting the reps in.
yeah, all I had to do basically was get some vert, and then I had like a lot of dunks unlocked, just because I had
Mm.
technique for it. So yeah, that was the main thing I needed, just vert.
So after that windmill, how did you feel like you progressed dunk wise? Like, did you? Because I think my main problem now is like, okay, now I can dunk consistently. I'm trying to get my windmill. Like, where do I go from here? Like,
Yeah,
what do I do if I'm trying to compete? You know what I mean?
yeah. I would say try stuff, just try stuff. A lot of people say
Mm.
like do this dunk right after this one because that's the next level. Um, and then some people say like try 360s later on. But honestly, 360s came super easy for me, and that's just how like it was for me, and it was natural. So right after I
Mm.
hit windmill, I got a 360 pretty easily. Um, and then I just tried off the wall, and then I got that. Just trying different variations of one handers or different spins or like two handers. But yeah,
Right. Okay. Very cool. So, when did you become like a pro dunker? Also, what do you define as a pro dunker? Because I think that term is kind of there's a lot of opinions on that throughout the community.
yeah, that's a good question. I'll define it first. My definition's also not like the official definition, but I got this from Jordan Sutherland. He talked to me like specifically one on one about being pro and becoming a pro, and he said you got to win a major dunk contest. And I took that to heart, and I was like, all right, bet, because I was in a FIBA thing at the Sacramento Kings arena, and I lost
Hmm.
that, and because I lost that, I didn't consider myself pro. It's like you got to earn,
Yeah, you
gotta
went
earn
against
that.
New, right?
Yeah, New Williams,
He's crazy,
dude, he's insane. But
dude. What was his first dunk? An elbow, right?
his first dunk,
Something like
I
that.
think that was
I
like
mean, every
his
dunk feels like an
that
elbow.
was his last dunk, I think. That he
Oh,
did
okay,
that
okay.
windmill.
I think I watched the video right before this.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot, but that was crazy. It was so surreal. I felt like I was not
yeah.
good enough at all to compete against him, and he just destroyed me. Yeah,
Wait, who was the third guy though?
he was a basketball player.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's cool. So you were like on the halftime show or what?
it was like their fan fest. So like
Mm,
before
mm.
season.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
But you were saying so you have to win a major contest. What defines a major contest?
So he said like FIBA, K54, Dunk League, if they bring that back. Those are like the main ones. Uh,
Mm,
yeah, I guess if you get into a lot of NBA halftimes too.
mm,
But yeah, once he said like win a dunk contest, I was like, all right, bet. So FIBA
mm,
one I was in Sacramento, it was called a qualifier. So it's not like a
mm,
world tour that everyone else goes on. It's like
mm,
the one before it, kind of not as important. So I lost that one. And then that was in 2022. Yeah, 2022. And then 2023 was my big year. That's when I was like, I talked to my parents too. It was right before dunk camp. I was like, imagine I'm able to like travel like all these other pros and like actually do these dunk contests. And then within 2 months, I got hit up by FIBA, and they're like, "Do you want to be in this dunk contest in Canada?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And then it was against CJ Champion and Tyler Curry. And then that was basically my first ever FIBA because like it was the actual environment of FIBA. I wouldn't count the Sacramento Kings one as one because it was
mm.
like the U.S. and not as crazy. But yeah, I would say Canada was my first one, and then I ended up winning that one. So I was pretty hyped.
Really? Wait, I remember watching that YouTube. I probably when you dropped it, but wait. So it was you and CJ in the finals, right?
Yeah.
And then how did it end? What was y'all's dunks at the
So
end?
yeah, for the final round, I didn't miss. So I did a reverse 360 for the first one off lob, and then I did a double up X, and then I did a scorpion over CJ.
Damn, really? That's tough, bro. You didn't miss?
Not the final round, no. I only missed once,
What?
like the whole entire
What?
contest.
Yeah, yeah. What did he go for?
He did his first dunk. We kind of did like the same dunks almost. I kind of just one upped him, but he did like
Mm,
a I don't know what it's called, but it's like a no look 360 like that.
Uh-huh.
And then the second one was a cuff scorpion off dribble.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I hit my scorpion over him. And then he tried to do a crown, but he missed that one.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to just do a
Yeah.
regular double up X. But then that got scored lower because I did that one.
Wow, bro. What a crazy moment for you, man. Winning a FIBA contest, that must have been an insane feeling.
No, yeah. And I found out, I think I am still like the youngest one to win a FIBA.
Because you were, I guess if that was
I was 19.
2023, you said? Oh, wow, bro. Shit. Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, I have a theory about CJ, bro. I have a theory that he's like 5'8".
CJ?
Yeah, because I went to camp, bro. I swear to God, I was standing next to this man. I'm like 5'9", 5'10". I'm like 5'9" and
Yeah.
3/4. But I swear he was right here.
Really?
He's short, bro. He's short.
Nah. I hang out with him pretty
Yeah.
often and I look up to him. I'm just like,
Well, maybe you're not 5'7", bro. Do you know your official measurement? Like, did you ever like? Is it like
without
five
shoes,
six and 3/4?
without shoes at Wisconsin, I was 5'7".
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
But you go by 5'8"
Yeah, with
because
shoes.
in
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
Yeah. That makes
But everyone
sense.
still thinks I'm like 6 foot or something, so I'm like, that's crazy.
On Instagram,
Yeah,
bro, you can't trust the comments. They don't know nothing,
yeah, I
bro.
know.
I swear, I post any low rim dunk, and they're just like, "Oh, that's 8 feet."
I
And I'm
know.
like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I feel like you're right.
I'm just having fun. Yeah. All right, but I actually had a question. So, what do you feel like looking back at your training in the past that helped you get your bounce more? I know you said you hit once you get on THP, right? You're starting to lift weights. But what do you feel like was the most important thing for your bounce?
Oh, my bad. Um,
Very good.
yeah, I don't really know. I mean, nowadays, I would say power cleans, like Olympic lifting. Um, but in the beginning, honestly, my progress was just like constant, like always going up. Never really had plateaus. I've had injuries that like made me stop progress, but not like training plateaus, to be honest.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think
And speaking of those injuries,
I,
how did you like? Because you tore your quad. I remember you tore your quad. What else has happened?
sprained my ankle pretty bad. Had terrible back pain after the Sacramento dunk contest.
Mm.
Um, just issues.
Hmm. Mm. And what did those injuries kind of teach you about training in general? How like what was that going like?
Having good technique and then not overdoing it.
Mm.
Because I was never really disciplined in the weight room, in like only the weight room. I always did extra stuff, like I said, like playing basketball and doing extra activities. So after about like 5 injuries, I was like, all right, maybe I should just take it serious. Either mess around and have fun with my friends, like do dumb stuff, or actually lock in for training and be like and try to be as good as I can. So I was like, all right,
Right,
I'm gonna
bro.
try to lock.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that too because I mean I love basketball way before I ever loved dunking and I was doing the same thing, bro, and it's just not maintainable at the end of the day.
Yeah,
And especially with like I think as just basketball players, we look at people like we have idols and stuff like Kobe, and the whole Kobe thing is like work, work. You should only be
yeah,
like you should be up at 4 in the morning working out 4 times a day. That's the only way to improve.
yeah,
And if you're not doing that, you're not going to go anywhere. So
yeah,
I think we all kind of get trapped in that like that grind set,
yeah, yeah,
if you will. Yeah,
definitely.
bro. So you felt like most of your injuries came from just overwork.
Yeah, probably. And then also I was not super strong for how much I was producing, how much like force.
Mm,
That's another thing, probably why I tore my quad because I was still doing workouts, but I wasn't like doing in-person training and I wasn't always like keeping up with John. So I was just doing it on my own kind of. And I was doing it in my garage and I don't have a spotter, so I'm not going to go like heavyweight. I'm just doing like
mm,
maintainable stuff, easy, lightweight. So I wasn't really getting really strong, but yeah, jumping around like 47 inches at like a light body weight is not the most ideal thing because you're not as strong as you need to be, and then your body might just snap, which happened to me. So that's what I learned. And then after that injury, I started lifting a lot more, and then didn't happen.
Yeah, bro. Fall damage is a real thing, bro.
No, for real.
Wait, so after that first year, what made you decide to like start locking in more with John and Isaiah and like letting them know?
Um,
Was it the injuries?
yeah, injuries, and I just wanted to be healthy again. I wanted to have fun.
Mm,
I didn't want to just be on rehab and load management for forever. Um, so I was just like, yeah,
yeah. Yeah, bro. I've never had any like crazy injuries, but I honestly wonder how I would take it. I feel like I would it'd be super depressing just not being able to jump. You know, I feel like I go a week without jumping and like I'm like going crazy.
yeah.
Well, how long was your quad injury? I bet that took forever to get back. I think I saw a couple of your videos online of you just trying to get back.
Yeah, my quad injury, it took a month and a half of not being able to walk. Um,
Wow.
yeah, so I was
Like
on
you were on crutches?
crutches for 3 weeks, and then the rest I had like a immobilizer brace where I just like waddled around. But then it was my right leg too, so I couldn't drive. So I had to like ask people for
Wow.
drives. It was like the worst thing ever. I felt so bad for everyone, but I couldn't really do anything. And then for like 2 weeks, I was just on isometrics, um, just like body weight, like lightweight isometrics, and it was basically just teaching me how to get my movements back. For 1 week, I just practiced lifting my leg up because my knee low key felt disconnected. Like since my tendon was like loose, like let's say this is my kneecap, then this is my leg. Usually like this tight, but it felt like this, and it was just like flimsy feeling. So
That's so weird.
yeah, I was doing that, and then just reintroduced weights. Started with a barbell. Over time, added weight, and then 4 months after I injured myself, I flew to Florida. And then at this time, I was already like getting light jumps in and all that. Um, Flew to Florida in March, and then I tried to get my first dunk. Ended up getting my first dunk on 10 feet on the dot, which was pretty cool. So, and usually 4 months from like a tear is pretty quick, so I was pretty surprised. But yeah, grateful that I was able to recover pretty quickly.
Yeah, man, that's really good to hear. I feel like honestly, I need an injury or something. I think most people need an injury. I feel like it just like humbles you. It really makes you take just a step back from training and really just think like one of the things that Andy tells me all the time. He's like, dude, I never like truly appreciated just the fact that I can jump today.
Yeah.
It's not about like how good he jumps that day. It's the fact that Andy can jump that day,
Hmm.
and like I think there's really something to that because we all of us people who have never faced like truly hard difficulties like that, like you just feel like the sky's the limit until you get hit with the wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
100%. Yeah, I
more of the story, I think I need to get injured.
yeah, I thought I
Yeah,
was invincible until that happened. Then I was like,
yeah,
dang, this isn't just a dream. It's like it's real life. Oh, sorry,
yeah,
it's
bro.
calling.
No, you're good, bro.
I'll do-
I was literally telling my roommate this morning, bro. I was like, maybe I'm like blessed genetically or something. I've never had any major injuries and shit. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Watch, it's gonna sneak up on me or something.
and it's bound to happen to everyone. But
Yeah, yeah, and
just
it's
get
never what
stronger
you
and better.
expected. You say what?
You just get stronger and better.
Just get stronger and better. Exactly. Exactly. So, here, wait, let me see. All right, so what are some advice for like new dunkers, you think? What if, say, I'm just starting to dunk, what would be your advice?
Yeah. What I say to most people, just have fun. Low rim, get that experience in. Don't dunk for social media, I'd say. I feel like a lot of people are like, "Oh, I gotta do this to get big on social media and all that." It's like if your main goal is to be on social media, then sure. But if you want to be a dunker, you gotta fall in love with dunking first. So get social media out the way, fall in love with it, jump more, low rim a lot, learn different dunks, create new dunks if you can. Just have fun.
Yeah, yeah. I totally agree with the fun part. I think, especially if you want to compete, it's hard. It's hard to draw that line between fun and what you need to do.
Hmm.
Because like I think for me, I want to compete at some point, whether that's 5 years down the line or something like that. We'll see how long it takes. But like I love to dunk, but also I have to post on social media, and I don't necessarily truly love posting on social media. But again, I feel like those two things are intertwined. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, now, like, the more experience I got now and I have more opportunities, I now found like a balance of like fun and like, all right, I got to compete now. So like,
Hmm.
if I have an event coming, I'm gonna prepare for that event, which means maybe not as much fun as creating new dunks. Maybe I just gotta lock
Right.
in, get those reps in for the contest, so I'm ready. Um,
Hmm.
but after the contest, if I have like a good spurt of no events, I'm like, all right, I could jump, do what I can, do what I want, but be smart with
Yeah.
it, obviously. So yeah, over time, it's like you got to focus and balance out like fun and competitiveness, but the fun never like goes away.
Right. No, for sure. Wait, so that FIBA contest kind of describe how that whole trip was for you. Like, what did they do?
Yeah, the Canada one,
Yeah, yeah.
man. So all right, let's see. That was 2 years ago. I feel old already. All right. So they flew me there. It was like a 6 hour flight to Edmonton, just straight up.
Isn't that where Finn lives? Am I tripping? Where does Finn live?
Uh,
Ontario?
yeah, or Toronto, somewhere. Somewhere in
One of the
Canada.
big cities.
It's a big, dude. But yeah, I got there. I'm trying to not mix up the airports because I've been to quite a few. I think, yeah, I got there, got my luggage, and then there's a person holding a 3x3 sign. I thought that was super cool.
Wow, they picked you up.
Yeah, so they pick you up,
Well, okay.
and then I forgot. I think everyone was in the car. So me, CJ, and Tyler, we were all in one van, and then they shuttled
Okay.
us to the hotel, and then I had my own room, and then CJ and Tyler were um, roommates, but Tyler did not want to room with anybody, so he asked me if he wanted to switch. So I was like, it doesn't matter. I'm cool with both of them, so I was like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Um, so
that's
did
funny.
that, and then basically me and CJ were just hanging out the whole time. And then the event place was only like 5 minute walk from the hotel, so we just walked there, checked it out, and then we did a shakeout. So we just got our body loose, got like used to the court, and then that was basically the day. Oh yeah, also there's like this little catering place where we just pick up our food, we see and all that. Forgot what I had, but I do remember what I had for the dunk contest day because that was amazing. But yeah, over that, yeah, I think that was it for the first day. Second day, it was the dunk contest day. Woke up, walked to breakfast, ate that. Then the dunk contest was around like 4 p.m. I think. So we had most of the day just to chill. And then after breakfast, it was, yeah, I just went back to the hotel, took a nap, and then we had a photo shoot for FIBA. So we just, it was the photo shoot for my profile picture basically. So it was that. And then after that, I think we had lunch. And then for lunch, that was my last meal before the dunk contest. I love pasta and all that. And they had like a spaghetti catering. So I was like, this is perfect for me. So I had that,
Hmm.
had like two plates of that. Um, and then we went back to the hotel, napped again. And then there's like an upstairs gym in the hotel. So shook out a little there, did a treadmill walk, and then did McGill Big Three ISOs, and then it was time to head to the court. So I walked down there. There's an outdoor court to warm up on besides the main court. So me, CJ, and Tyler were just warming up there. And then once it was game time, just walked on the court, got like two or three warm up dunks in, then started the contest.
So how do you feel like going into like a big contest like that? Are you anxious when it happens? Are you like how do you feel?
Definitely nervous for sure. Um, but I kind of like being nervous because it's like, all right, I'm ready for it. The adrenaline's pumping. All I gotta do
Hmm.
is make my dunks basically. So, well, usually once I punch my first dunk in front of a crowd, all the nerves go away.
Mm.
So after that, I'm pretty locked in.
Yeah, man. Damn, bro. I feel like I would psych myself out so hard. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
That sounds scary.
yeah. No, it definitely is, but you just got to remind yourself like you work for this. You're worthy enough to be here, and
Right,
you
right.
just got to be mentally ready.
Trust yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
then once you have a plan, you just got to execute it.
Yeah. So before you go into a dunk contest, do you already know like how many dunks you're gonna do? What specific dunks? Do you have a plan?
Yeah. So I have a journal that I'm never gonna show anybody, but every
I was like on this pod.
yeah, every
Yeah.
dunk contest, I write down every dunk I'm going to do. I write down like the timing of the dunk, like the placement of the person, and like where I'm gonna jump from and like start from.
Mm.
Um,
Damn, that's
I
really
could
specific.
I can honestly just share my Canada one because it already happened. Uh,
Yo, exclusive access today on the From the Jump pod, y'all.
Facts.
The never before seen.
If you see this,
The
this is,
Goat Journal.
don't steal this.
Is that the Dunk Camp journal?
Nah, it's a different one.
Oh, I thought it was. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do a little quick thing. So it looks like that. So I write down the date the dunk contest is happening. So I basically have like a countdown on my calendar. So it prepares me, and then I write down how many rounds there are usually. So there's one round, two dunks. Second round or final round, three dunks. First one I said one hand double up. Then second dunk elbow double up, and then I did those two for the dunk contest.
Mm-hmm.
And the final dunk I said reverse 360, double up X, then scorpion, and I did all those. Then usually I say tiebreaker dunks, but I was confident enough to say like I don't think there is going to be a tiebreaker, or I have
Mm-hmm.
tiebreaker or backup dunks. And I was like, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
need,
what I was
I don't
thinking.
need backup. Like I'm gonna make it, and then I made it. So yeah, that's basically my
Yeah,
list.
bro. That's
And usually I write down like the prizes. Like first place, you get 4,000. Second place, usually I don't really look at second or third place. I'm like, all right, I'm going for the first place.
just aim for the top.
Yeah. And then
Exactly.
the boring stuff, I just put like the rules of the dunk contest below, so I'm not like confused or out of place.
It's actually really cool. I think it's cool that you like actually write it all out and visualize it completely, and then it
Yeah.
actually, it's almost like manifesting it. You literally just bring it to fruition, and it
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
So,
100%. Like
yeah. Do you feel like a lot of? I'm sorry. You go.
uh, once I write them down, usually I just like lie on my bed and I just like imagine the dunk contest. I'm just like, all right, I do that dunk. And usually what I do, this is a good strategy for all dunkers to know, and I feel like you should know this. When you find out you're doing a dunk contest, find out who you're going against and basically do your research on them and see what dunks they do. Um, I kind of predicted everything Tyler and CJ were going to do. That's why I kind of
Really?
felt like I had an upper hand.
Yeah.
For Tyler, I already knew because he just won the Paris K54. So
Mhm.
the best thing to do is see their most recent contest if they have one, because most likely they're going to do that same thing if they won that. They
Right.
did a 360 backboard tap, and he made that. So I was expecting him to do that first round, and he did that. And I was like, okay, perfect. So far, my plan is going in order. So I do my double up. Then I think that got scored higher.
Yeah.
And then he was trying to go for behind the back. Luckily, he missed all of those. And I was automatically in the final round. And I was like, I
Yeah.
bet now it's just me and CJ one on one. And I
Mhm.
know CJ, he's nasty at double up X. So I made sure to do that before him. So I did that.
Mm.
And then if you've seen the video, he's like, dang it, because he wanted to do that. So it kind of messes with the opponent's schedule.
Yeah.
But for me, I was like, all right, I'm still on track.
Right.
But yeah, shout out to CJ though. If you do watch this, you're the GOAT. But yeah, that was my plan. So yeah, if you're a dunker and you're going for a dunk contest, find out who you're going against. Do your research and try to make a plan. Either do their dunks before them or do a dunk that um, makes or looks better than theirs.
Okay, so hypothetically, let's say you have a dunk contest coming up with Donovan Hawkins, and you know his first dunk is going to be under both, and he's going to punch the shit out of it, and then his second dunk is going to be like East Bay Scorpion. How are you preparing for that?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the height card. So I'm basically almost a foot shorter than him. So it's gonna look cooler. So if I get consistent, if I know Donovan, I'm going against Donovan a couple months ahead. I'm gonna practice under both. So he's gonna hit under both over nobody because he doesn't do double up. And the way FIBA works, everybody loves double ups. So if I do a double up over somebody, that gives me a chance to beat that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to hear your take on how you feel about double ups in general in contests too. I actually because we had Donovan on the pod not too long ago, and we asked him the same question because I feel like some people get robbed. I feel like double up wise because I think we all know
Yeah.
in the community that you jump higher with a double up versus not.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, in contests is really tough because nobody really understands.
Mm,
So it's kind of a hack to just use those because nobody knows, but the dunk community does. So you're gonna get scored
right,
higher for an easier dunk.
right.
Because when I go to a dunk contest, I go in to win, not just for like difficulty or anything. So
Hmm.
unfortunately, I am gonna abuse double up sometimes. But yeah, I wish for the sport and community of dunking, I wish there's more judges that have knowledge of dunking,
Hmm.
um, so that harder dunks, like actual harder dunks, get scored higher.
Can be respected.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right,
But
right.
yeah,
But it's just not the reality.
yeah. Unfortunately, that'll be hard to get. Probably like in a good amount of years that'll change, because I know CJ um, went to FIBA and asked if they could do like WDA, like the better scoring system. Like,
Oh, the rules.
yeah,
Right, right, right.
but they're hesitant on that and not sure when that's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I think out of all the like contest people that would be most open to it, I bet it would be them. They're like the biggest dunk contest, right?
Yeah, international. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I think at least what Donovan's kind of point of view on it was, it's kind of like if you know that you're going to go up against double ups, just either do double, like play the game.
yeah,
If you know what's going to happen, just do better dunks.
yeah. Exactly.
Like,
You
yeah,
just
yeah,
gotta know
yeah.
who you're
But
going against, and then just go off that.
right, right, right. But as us as a community, I think we all are kind of on the same page of like we wish it could be different.
Yeah, we all know it's easier. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
some double ups.
I never hit a double up, bro.
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't know.
Have you tried?
Nah, I'm scared, dude.
You're scared?
I've tried over Andy, and I just balls to the back of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
dude. I
just
don't know.
practice leapfrogging over him, like without a ball.
Really?
Yeah, practice that,
Okay, cause
and then
uh,
practice without dunking it. So after you leapfrog, practice with the ball. Just push off, grab it. Don't even go for a dunk. Just get used to grabbing the ball.
so the leapfrog part, you literally just want me to like hands on the shoulders, just hop over.
Yeah, and then once
Okay,
you,
okay.
that's just like the mental part. Once you're fine with that, get the ball, and then jump, grab the ball, push, get that boost, and then just
Hmm.
repeat that. Once you're comfortable with that, once it's like a muscle memory thing, then go for the rim and just try.
Right, right, right. So what's the highest person you've doubled up over?
6'7".
Damn.
Yeah.
Wait, so with the ball, because that's like I guess his head would have been down, right?
Uh,
So I mean, with the ball, it's still like
it was
six
on his
seven.
head, yeah, but his legs were
Oh, really?
apart, so it was probably just 6'7".
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was at
That's
Dunk
still
Camp
insane, bro.
2022, I think. Yeah, the dunk shot.
Really? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bro, that must have been so I mean, did you do something like that before that moment, or was it just
I
like,
have a 6'6" friend, like back at home. I practiced over.
oh, okay,
It
okay,
wasn't really
okay.
hard.
So
It was just weird because I was like, that's the longest I pushed down because I have to reach like super high, and I'm just pushing,
uh,
pushing, and then I'm done. So it looks
literally elevating yourself like
elevated.
with the ball. Yeah, bro, that's funny. Let's see. All right, how about any dunkers that inspired you, kind of on your come up, even now?
Yeah,
Like top three.
top three. When I first started dunking, Jonathan Clark number one for sure, and then it would be Tyler Curry and probably Jordan Kilgannon because of creativity.
Mm.
So
Yeah, man, Jordan Kilgannon is just different, bro. I mean, everybody is different,
yeah,
but Tyler Curry was always my favorite dunker, at least in because he's so small, bro, and he just has so much bounce, and his
yeah,
style is so sick, bro. He
yeah,
just, I don't know what about him, but
he's crazy.
bro just flies to the air just differently, bro. Yo, I was gonna ask you. So with you saw the Isaiah and Tony beef, right?
Oh yeah,
Beef.
yeah, yeah.
Wait, because Tony's gonna be a coach at dunk camp too, right?
Yeah.
So is that gonna be weird? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it'll be settled by then.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually don't even. I think I don't truly understand what the beef is about. It's about like just how they measure the highest touch, right?
Yeah. What?
Because I thought Tony's argument was kind of like
Wait, could you give me
he
two
feels
minutes?
like
I'm gonna be back.
yeah, yeah. I'll give
All
you.
right, can you edit this?
Yeah, I didn't
Okay,
know. We're
good.
good.
I didn't want it to be
Yeah,
this
yeah.
cut. All right, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. My bad.
Nah, you're good, bro. I forgot even what I was saying. No, I think
You could re-ask.
Tony's thing
Yeah,
was like
do that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I thought Tony's thing was that he feels like the height check for the highest vert should just be like a height check rather than like a touch.
No, Tony wanted the touch. Isaiah wanted the height check.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but I thought Tony had like a 52 off height check or some shit like that.
That's what he said. Like, if we are measuring by height check, then he would have like a 52, 53.
Oh, so he okay. So is he down for that?
Nah, he wants to just touch.
Oh, he wants the touch. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was thinking
Damn,
just
you.
do both. Just do
Yeah,
both
why
and then
not?
get
Just
the difference. Or like get the average.
do you think we'll get that at a dunk camp? Little touch off,
Probably.
squash the beef.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, dunk beef is kind of funny just to like say.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully
It's like a
by dunk
huh?
camp, hopefully I got a 50. That'd be fun.
Dude. Wait, so what are you at now? What was your last test?
Last test, I was kind of hurt because last year was my like rebuilding year. But
Oh, so the last time you tested was at camp?
last time I tested was Wisconsin, and it was like a 46. But that's when I hurt my
Okay.
adductor.
Mm.
So, yeah. In 2022, I tested 46 and a half. Then
Okay.
I was definitely jumping higher after that, but I never tested.
Yeah. So you feel like you definitely jumped higher on other days than 46.
Yeah, for sure. Because
Yeah,
testing
yeah.
is
So
super hard. I don't think I'll ever be able to jump my highest on tests. Because even when I tested,
it's a whole different skill.
yeah, when I tested 46 and a half, like dunking after that, I felt like I was jumping higher.
Really.
Yeah,
Because it's just more normal to you. It's like, and I hate wasting jumps just testing. You
yeah,
know what I mean? And if you want to actually get good at testing, I feel like you'd have to do it just as much as you would like dunk. So like test every sesh, but
yeah.
then you're just wasting jumps.
hmm That's what I did last session or Saturday.
Mhm.
And I just kept missing it. Like I kept jumping too close, so I was peeking after it. Because I try to get my timing
Mhm.
down. Because like if I want to test 50, it has to be like perfect.
Right. What's a 50 for you?
11.6,
Oh, dang. Wait, what's your standing? I know
7.4.
it's short.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, I got short arms.
Damn. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy you still get up there, though.
Dude, yeah. A lot of
Dude,
people
you
are
know,
like, can you like elbow off lob it and all that? But I think I need a 50 for that because my head is a 52 at rim, and if I get my
okay.
elbow, that's like I need a 50 for that, which is hard. So,
Wait, so on your best jump, where are you kind of landing?
one, I never really get close to the rim jumping high, but I mean, I've definitely hit like right here, just like regular one-handers.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
I feel like just like watching you dunk, I just feel like you're much higher than that.
yeah.
But it's
I,
so
ne-
much
I
technique
never
too, I
try
think.
actually. I mean, I tried once and I like grinded my forearm, but yeah, I don't really try that.
Yeah, bro. I feel like you're just a quite literally the pro levitation specialist, bro. I feel like you just float.
Yeah, yeah. I try to just be graceful in the air.
Graceful. But you know what's so messed up, bro? Because we live in Texas, and so Smoove and Miller are also in Texas,
Mm,
and we've tested with them and jumped with them a couple times. But bro, Smoove has like an 8'5" standing reach, bro.
see, that's
And I don't know if you've seen Smoove in person, but
not in
he's not that
person.
tall.
Yeah,
No, no, he's only like 6'1" in
really?
person.
Yeah.
He's got long ass arms. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Jeez.
yeah,
I
bro.
know
And then
Miller's crazy.
dude, say what?
I know Miller's like crazy tall and like lengthy.
Dude, honestly, like I feel like Dylan P would be taller than Miller in person. Like I feel
Really?
like Miller's like only 6'3". I think he's a light 6'3". He's like a small 6'3"
Dang, I thought he was six
or
five.
6'4". Oh, Miller? I think he's 6'4". I don't know.
Mm,
But dude, like when we were testing with Miller, I think a 40-inch vert for him was like 11'10".
jeez, dude, that would what would that be for me? That would be like a 54.
54.
Jeez.
Dude, what have you seen Ty Jackson in person?
Yeah, I dunked with him a couple times.
Real How short is he?
He's definitely 5'4".
Really?
Yeah, he's short.
Does he have a 50 for real?
He's never tested, I don't think. Um, so I don't know. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
probably with a height check, like with your arms going down. But I've never really seen him test.
Yeah, yeah. I've just only seen him in videos, but no.
Yeah, he's definitely bouncy. I don't think he wasn't at his best like the sessions with me because he wasn't jumping super high. He was like barely squeaking
Hmm.
in windmills. But yeah,
Can he East Bay?
he has before.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, bro. Some people just have broken bounce.
Dude, it's insane.
Bro, you're one of those people.
Dude, I always forget sometimes. I'm like, these people could jump so high, and then I'm jumping just as high. I'm like, oh,
Bro, it's like body dysmorphia, but like dunk dysmorphia.
yeah.
But yeah, bro. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say today. Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you for hopping on the pod, and yeah, well, I'll definitely see you at camp.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah, bro. Hold up, I'm gonna stop the recording. If it'll stop.